The excitement will wear it.
Only kept us from coming back up with food.
All right, we are coming back from break. I'll just read you off the chip count here. Paul Moskowitz with 3,825. You probably need to chip up. Steve Day with 13,525. Joe Brunson with 3,525. Brandon is out. Ryan Helms with 8,900. Marco with 5,400. Heather with 9,125. Robert's out in ninth. Ed Wergler sitting on 3,250. And Linda Johnson with 12,425. Right now, Steve Day in the lead with 13,525, and Linda Johnson with 12,425. And the next third place in chips at the moment is Heather Kimmel. Looks like we're getting things started here. Everything's good in the studio, and we're good to go.
I didn't invite Ed, did I?
Oh!
We're entering blind level number 7.
Here we go.
All right. I'm ready for my brush.
What are the blinds?
3-6.
300, 600 are the blinds. Heather with the aces, Marco with ace king. This could get interesting here.
Linda, we're good.
We're good. Yeah, look, we're good.
Ed's out.
Over to Linda with 9-10, folds.
Call out.
Over to Paul. Paul folded. Steve ace 3 folds. Joe Brinson folds his 3-6 offsuit. Ryan Helms jack 2 decides. I believe he folded. Marco raises to 1,200.
Linda,
All in and a call.
It's number 2.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
All right, we have heads up action with
No.
Nope.
I folded 9-10.
He's got, yeah.
Marco did hit the king on the flop.
Right,
Got it.
yeah. Wow, good night. No.
And we lose another player instantly on the after the begining of the
I
blind.
didn't see her shuffle. She just came in with a
Nice shot of the
Right.
shorts that
Heather
Marco's
was
wearing.
shuffling.
There was a plan on the break. Are you kidding?
Yeah,
Small
they're
blind, big
teasing
blind?
about her having dealing it out. So I was teasing about her. Doesn't really work because we all fight each other worse than any.
It's a dead button.
So dead button, which means that Linda's dashed first. Heather in the small. Ed Wergler in the big blind.
Yeah, you got paid on both.
Dead button.
I had queens and
Yeah, it's a nice night when you can get that stuff.
King on the river.
That could be interesting. We might do that. That
I
sounds like
fold.
fun. We'll try that.
You said something about kings or something.
Ed with the best hand.
Calls. You know what? If
Steve
anybody
calls
else
with
in
his
the
ace
world
3 of
ever said
clubs.
that, I would say,
Ryan
oh,
stays in
bullshit.
9-7 of hearts.
He said he's folding his aces.
Oh, that could happen.
Right.
Over to Ed in one of the blinds.
All right, check.
All right.
Checks his option.
Said that all.
No, that's a whole new word.
4.
I don't want you to strain yourself.
Lost 3 players. We're down to 7 now. Blinds are what, 3-6, Tony?
Yes, they are.
6.
Ed with the best part of that. Ryan betting his 9.
Heather folds.
Over
Ed
to
calls.
Ed calls with his ace 9.
Gonna bust a mark for that, right?
Over to Steve Day.
Steve folds.
Ed heads up action.
Check to Ryan.
I'll try.
Check, check.
Ed gets the check mark.
Got a 9.
Me too.
Probably got that.
9s, 10s with the ace.
Ryan gets the bad news. Ed breaks the pot.
Hello, Shaggy. Yeah. Call.
But moves over to
I
Heather.
can't even make a church comment anymore about
Paul
you
Moskowitz to act first.
cut your hair.
Well, at least you know we're in a funky patch. Every week you have a different type of hat
I kind of like that though.
to do that.
You like that?
One of the things I look forward to coming here is what you had on your head.
We're one backwards next week. I think I got old
Oops.
corn that I can wear.
Yeah.
You got what?
Oh, she's sagging.
Yeah, with that too. With that too.
Got that at a concert?
Knows where the 2 is now. Over here.
She always wants to
No,
be
it's still over here.
one
What?
more. Yeah,
Oh my God, I'm sorry, you guys.
She was wearing the blind. She just forgets us.
The button throws her off.
I do it every time.
She
I
just wants to
know.
deal to her left. Like
God, you messed me all up because I
Loves
really
Paul.
wanted to make sure Paul got that too, and now you guys
Paul.
screwed it
So
all
we'll
up.
be on Paul with the pocket sixes. Seat number 1,
Now it's on.
black hat, black shirt.
Oh, Paul, they say it's on you now.
You must have got something other than that too.
Yeah, because you guys fucked
Yeah,
it
we
up.
messed it up.
Damn it. That was a 3.
Paul folds his sixes.
He folded his sixes pre-flop.
Yes, he did.
No bet.
You got the 2.
Yes, he did.
First act.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
Yes, he did.
Steve bets 16.
Yes, it is.
Joe folds. Ryan folds.
I can almost
Heather's
guarantee
folding.
he's going to crap cards.
The guarantee is going to be
I just don't get it, Tony. I just
He
don't
messed it up. He got
get
it.
it.
I'd show you, but she's still in the hand.
Had a king.
Steve bet at it, and Linda folded.
High.
Pocket threes, take it down.
So now he's committed 600, big blind, without knowing what hand he has.
Yes.
one on
Yes.
one side, and it's
Right.
This is a learning thing, too.
Part of me wants it to be worse than pocket sixes.
the audio is not like the millions of people that are watching.
Millions of
Millions.
people.
Millions.
The tens of people that are watching.
Yes, and if you're one of the tens of millions that are watching us, why don't you jump on over to the Facebook page, which is
I might actually
going to
win if you
Facebook and
can't
searching
sell
Chase the Bracelet, or just facebook.com/Chase the Bracelet.
Oh, he upgraded to sixes to nines.
Hey,
He turned him upside down.
Steve got him this time.
Joe folds. Ryan folds.
Over to Heather.
Heather calls.
Heather calls with her ace-8.
Imagine that.
Ed folds.
Ed folds 10-4. Linda Johnson 10
Linda
queen.
calls.
Linda calls. Moskowitz reaching for chips. And he checks.
And you guys say, I don't know what I'm doing.
I thought for sure he was going all in there. And we see a flop. 5 king 10.
Then his ten's best.
No, you're the button.
Middle pair.
Heather
Heather.
bets 1,200.
Now she's getting a little aggressive.
Yep. Heather bets as if she had a king.
Linda folds.
Linda folds.
Paul
Moskowitz folds.
Steve folds.
Steve folds. We have a winner, and that's Heather Kimmel.
Now I can deal over there.
Looks like Joe Brunson to act first this hand.
Wear a hat today because I'm driving with the Jeep with no top on. I just.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Dude, you were I'm surprised you got a shot today. You were so burnt yesterday.
Oh yeah, I'm alright today.
You were as red as that yesterday.
I had a day to recover.
But did they win? Did they win?
Oh, it's.
So if you're watching us, you'll notice that we've done a camera upgrade,
Someone was older than that.
which is giving you a better picture. But we're still getting used to all the nuances that it's creating for us in the production end of things. Things are going fairly smoothly, but we are anticipating having a much better show next week. Heather again with aces.
But yeah, they keep score. They don't really keep score.
Folds over to Heather.
Ryan folds. 15. Heather raises to 1,500.
Ed Wergler with the 7-8 offsuit. And Linda's next with her Queen 6 folds. Paul Moskowitz ace-10. Has 300 committed.
Paul
Folds.
folds. Steve folds.
Steve folds his 4-6 off. Heather takes down the small and big blind. 900 more to her stack.
Only a checkers in.
Ryan Helms in the light blue to act first.
That was bad. That was even worse.
He just did that to make you look good.
I know. And I appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you for taking one for me. I really appreciate it. It's a real gentlemanly thing to do. And I really appreciate it. Your wife is a lucky woman.
The question is, does she know it?
Ryan 4-7 off.
Ryan folds.
Folds.
Heather folds.
Over to Ed. 10 Queen of
Ed's
Hearts.
folding.
Lets it go.
Wow, become a real tight table tonight.
Yeah. 9 Jack for Paul Moskowitz folds. Steve Day 10 Jack.
Calls. And check.
Table has tightened up.
Battle of the Blinds.
Short stacks are starting to feel the crunch. Jack Queen 3.
Steve bet 600.
Steve hits his
And
Jack.
Joe wins to fold.
Linda's hand.
It wasn't suited.
She said you could win.
You can limp in with it for
She
sure.
said you can limp. He says, like he's, she said you can limp. Like, follow the rules.
Just that all in, you can't call.
Unless it's suited.
I don't know. Depending on your position, I might even call one book with unsuited. Maybe.
For those of you that have been watching us for a while, Missy was in season number 1 and 2
Or
for
if
us.
it's against suited dance.
And she's a good friend of all the great players
Am
in
I
the
playing
area.
okay? Am I playing okay?
She can't. No comment.
She's just smiling at me going,
I can't comment in front of
no, you suck.
All right.
I'm sorry, Linda, you suck. We have to send you home.
Heather
you.
folds.
Everybody's red.
Or at least a timeout.
Ed folds.
Paul Moskowitz with Jacks this time.
Linda's folding.
He's going to jam and get no
All
callers.
in.
When you get a fold, right?
3,000.
Joe Brunson ace 8.
Steve folds.
He's kind of short stacked too. He's already got 300 committed to it.
Ooh, we have consternation.
Joe folds.
That good, I guess.
Nope.
Ryan Helms lets the 3-6 of hearts go.
Paul wins his first pot.
Oh!
He's not even listening to me.
No, but we enjoyed it.
He's listening.
We do like to make fun of Paul because he is such a tight player, but he is consistently in the top 3 for the Chase Bracelet season, so
Well, Ace King isn't
he's
very
doing
good.
something right.
Ace anything else has got to be better than Ace King.
Yeah.
Ace King is not
Say
the
it.
middle successful tonight.
What's that?
Ace King is not the middle successful
No.
tonight. Although Paul and Brandon are.
Actually, I think that's with my 9s. You got me with the 9s. That took half my stack.
Six.
Ace King. said, two words. Something different.
Right.
It's like a
Action on
Rice
Ed.
Aroni commercial. It's like a different-
Ed ace 10. Hasn't really gotten too many good hands lately, so
16.
Ed raises.
raises to 1600. He'd be just as happy to take down the blinds, which it looks like that's a very good possibility.
I love you, Ed. You know it.
Oh,
Heather folds without even looking.
trash. Like, never
I just
mind.
didn't need to look again.
Ed gets 900 tournament chips richer.
There's still
over
that.
his shoulder.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Now he's like pushing this.
Try to push it in.
He's like shoving on it.
That's it. Push I know where my son got this. Where did you do that? Oh, probably traded with somebody's phone.
Yeah.
Do that a lot. Takes the little Lego guys in. Yeah.
Oh,
takes
yeah.
the Lego guys in and trade.
Oh my god. Do they still do like the Pokemon cards
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff?
yes. Yeah, that is-
Seriously?
oh,
Do they have a lot? Because I have like. I knew it.
You want to go trade with the students?
No, I.
I'll
Oh.
keep it.
First card is exposed.
Queen of spades.
Queen what?
Queen of spades.
Queen of spades.
Is your bird.
Oh,
I have a bunch of them. I'll give them to you.
And we may need to reset because Linda's Queen of Spades did read.
I literally have like two.
Put your cards on
Paul.
on your Paul.
Ball.
Oh.
Oh, it's you're in
Wait,
trouble.
wait, don't fold yet.
Okay, I think that's everybody.
There. Okay, you're good. Thank you.
Did she
Okay,
say
and
don't
then
fold yet before you
600.
looked?
Yeah, don't fold yet, Paul.
Fold.
Okay, now.
Steve folds.
No, it's not because I saw what it was. It's just I didn't want anybody to.
No, we were
Okay.
teasing. Just because we know he folds a lot, so we were. It's early
Ryan
position.
folds Heather with 9-5 offsuit. Folds Ed in the small blind,
Why are you
5-8
taking away all
offsuit.
his play secrets?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Two players to the flop.
The queen is your bird.
Oh, there was a queen on there?
You don't play queens.
2-9 king hits the flop.
Oh, God. Are you kidding me?
Linda, before her chips drop on the table, Ed had folded.
Not with those cards.
Not with those cards.
You know I got garbage down here, and I was expecting to see some garbage up there. How much time we got left, PJ?
That's right.
It's gotta get close.
1 minute.
Oh, I knew it was getting close.
Two times as heavy
I was like 5 minutes close.
That's almost trainers.
Oh, it didn't come up.
Now all your rounds are gone too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not me. I was expecting it to be something like that. I was I really expected to see a queen down there since you heard.
Yeah,
Paul
really.
with Jack Queen.
Falls first.
Linda with 5-7 suited.
Steve with the pocket eights.
You would think that was best hand at the moment. But it looks like Paul's out.
No
Is.
shit.
16.
You somebody's.
Steve raises 16.
Raised to 16 with pocket eights. I don't see any calling hands on that.
So folds. Ryan folds. Heather
Heather.
folds.
Flicks her turn.
Whips him in
Enthusiasm.
It's gonna look down at the crap.
enthusiastically.
And yep, that's what it is.
Linda
Which signifies that blinds are up. Blinds, I believe, should be 400, 800.
calls the 16.
Two players. Linda Johnson called the 1600 with her 5-7. Linda has some outs displaying at the top of the screen.
Steve bet 16 and a call.
35% calls. 7 gives the
Linda hits through 2 pair.
16.
Linda bet 1600.
Now we look at Steve's out.
Steve calls.
and an interesting river card should hit.
Oh,
16.
Bad news for Steve.
Yep.
Linda bet
Actually, that might have
1600.
saved him money.
Steve wondering if she really called him down with an ace.
Steve Day in the left-hand side of the screen in the light green, and Linda Johnson in the dark green on the right hand. He does call.
7-5.
I fold the winner.
Yeah, I think he did that logically. I don't think she would have called him down with an ace something.
Right.
So he could have thought that she was trying to just buy the pot by representing an ace.
Is that your favorite hand? It's big blind. I don't know. It's suited. It's not my usual thing.
I haven't heard the expression "put your arms down, the war is over" for a while, but
Three people in. I can play a lot harder. I like these suited single gaps if you can get in for a reasonable price against one person, not against more than 4
Yeah.
people.
What are you doing?
I'm trying the exposure on that.
Playing
'cause
cards.
Talking to Dan.
What you doing?
What's Dan doing in there?
You guys quit that.
we were bleaching out everybody.
Yeah.
Looks better, doesn't it?
He really likes both.
No, he does. Sounds like he likes telling you what to.
All right, Ryan with nines, Paul Moskowitz with eights, Linda Johnson ace nine of
Ryan
clubs.
announces 2200.
And rolling.
Heather folds. Ed folds.
What you got behind? Bunch. There you go.
Linda with ace nine, Ryan holding the other two nines.
47.
Looks like she folds.
Linda
Moskowitz
folds.
with pocket eights. Paul deciding if he's going to be racing here or if he's dominated. There are 6 hands that can beat him at the moment.
And Paul folds.
Paul folds.
Paul folds.
Oh, I had ace nines clubs. Those nines were
Like
fine.
ace. Oh.
Yeah. Wow. If it had just been not much behind.
Interesting that Ryan shows his nines.
With him having nines, at least I took one of the trip options.
So a button is on Ed Wurgler, which means that Steve Day is to act first in the light green.
It's not really hard to make sure you make clubs in. Just put it all on.
I predict that
I'm surprised you didn't, but.
Joe Brunson is all in either this hand or next hand.
Harder on.
Tony, you have a great observation.
Yes. Either by choice or not by choice.
How much more would it have been for me?
Let's see what he wakes up
You
with.
had to call.
no,
Yeah,
no, it was
yeah.
Joe
my
Brunson,
turn.
4-5
What did
offsuit.
you have, Paul?
He had pocket eights.
I don't know. Ed's got some tens. And Steve's got ace queen suited. We could see some fireworks.
Yeah.
Ryan calls. Heather folds.
It's a strong fold.
Ed with
Well, I mean,
tens.
he had to know he was getting called. And
Yes.
if he felt like he was, if he thought he was
There's no
beat.
fold energy, but it's another.
It's not like that.
Affectionately called the Katie Schaefer hand.
There we go.
Ed's all in. Linda folds. Yeah.
What's the total?
Paul folds.
Steve asking for a total.
5, I think.
Well, Ryan has one of Steve's out.
5,400 is the raise. 400 is the best.
The bet.
Yeah.
Total bet,
He moved all of
Kind of interested to see if the out displays the ace of diamonds when it goes into heads up, if it goes into heads up. Steve did have a pile of chips. He has calling chips to make this decision.
They have a whole Foot Locker full of Thomas the Tank Engine and wooden crafts.
He likes things too. We come near railroad track, and every time we go
Still one person to act behind Steve.
Got a lot of interest in him, and he had a bunch of different cars, and that was Legos.
The Legos still live in my house.
Looks like Steve is all in. Ryan folds.
I got a pair.
We have a race going on here.
Good race.
Oh, things hold. Hold. I said hold, damn it.
It's not
It
over
says
yet.
queen on the first card.
There it is.
Oh.
Trips.
Wow.
Wow. That's the second time we've had a under pair.
Like a spade draw.
Yes, you did have a spade draw. Crazy.
Yeah, that's like first bigger than medium pair, I think.
Like the best.
Now Steve looks at some short chips.
I thought he came into this with like 13,000 or something like that.
I don't remember seeing the counts.
I did that with a stack of swords.
That's
It
right.
made sense, that'd be cool.
That Stagosaurus went. You went away.
You had no faith either. You were like,
If I go all in, you're pushing.
Button on Moskowitz. Ryan Helmstack first.
you almost did.
Ace queen? Yeah, I hate ace queen. I love that all. That's the hand I had when you had pocket ace.
I knocked him out last night. I had ace queen against that was a pocket 10.
Thanks.
Welcome.
What's that?
You
Oh,
just weren't patient. You just wanted it all at once. Give me the win now.
Ryan Helms with the Kings.
8 or 8.
Not a lot of calling hands there, though.
Mm-mm.
Ryan calls. Heather folds.
Ryan just calls.
Just pick the two you like the best.
Might as well put 4
Yeah.
together and see
And
where we go.
folds.
Need a couple more, you might.
Action over Linda, ace 6.
Oh,
She can get in this.
You got
she'll need us.
800.
Our sorry, sorry.
Linda raises to 16.
Ryan has had his dream come true.
Folds.
That's why he wanted to limp with them.
Come on, please be
Every time
good.
I do that, I never get this scenario.
I know you did.
All right, looks like he's Hollywooding a little bit. That's great. Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's either that or he's saying, I like it triple.
Joe just doing this for camera time. Actually, it's just almost a min raise, though, so I guess that's... he does have something to think about.
Well, he is very, very low stacked. So he's either going to wait for one more big hand or... I think Ryan's going to re-raise here.
Suited Queen Jack. Folds for Joe Benson. Ryan limping in, goes all in now.
A lot of love.
Does raise a lot of red flags.
That's too much love.
I will give you guys each
Too much, and Linda folds.
No, I'm fucking
It's
messing around.
fine.
You don't want to see it. You just need to look.
Nice. And
Yeah,
over.
see that.
Okay, I'll
You
take
really
it.
don't
Thank
even.
you
You're,
very
you're,
much.
you don't even
Ryan
need to
shows
see
more
the rest
cards
of it.
showing
Mine
the
was
kings.
coming. See, now I want to see it too.
Well, it's
Still
too
pay you
late.
$10.
I already threw cards on top. I don't know what it is.
Did you fold an ace too, Joe?
What did you fold, Jeff?
No.
I folded in it.
Apparently not. It had like suited connectors.
They were suited. They were suited. I figured, you know, I'm like,
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in and he pushes, I call with my ace. Just because
Really cool?
I thought,
Really cool?
Huh?
That's the best
For,
thing.
if it's 3,000, 6,000, I'm already in for 16.
I like it a lot better than Big B.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend another 1,500 on top.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, no, I think
Because
you said,
if
if
you
you
push
push,
and you call,
no, I wasn't
on call.
calling. if
Well,
you
that's
pushed.
what I
Yeah.
said. No, but he was saying he's trying to triple up. I said, if you push and he calls, I call. It's only 1,600.
I'm sorry, I heard if he pushes, he calls and he pushes.
No, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. I just meant if he pushed and you call, I'm calling with my ace.
Oh, absolutely.
That might be a three bet.
Ed finally gets a decent hand.
How do folds?
I don't think it.
Wait, he just had tens and turned to set.
That's true.
He's only allowed to have one good hand every hour.
He was so card dead for a while though.
22.
This is true, sir.
And so it begins.
And Ed's gonna jam
No,
or braise. Sorry.
Linda folds.
My short-term memory's failing me.
Paul folds.
I can't even.
Steve folds.
Over to Joe Brunson, 7-8. Let's go.
Joe folds.
Small blind.
Wow.
Has like one rifting chip.
How you win with ace king?
Everybody folds.
It's like
First big bet
Joe
of the
Brunson's
night.
down to
Everybody goes,
1,000 in
"Ooh."
chips.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I made this internet video to show you
Right.
how to win with ace king. You don't play for 4 hours. It's
Right.
nice. Besides, spit out what you get.
And then everybody goes.
13,
Pretty much what I've been doing all night.
856.
You see my cards, you don't mind.
Those
You guys gotta hurry up since the horse is on at 10
Who is?
o'clock and I can't miss it.
I said the table's very, very tight tonight.
Very. Could be a 10:30, 11 o'clock game tonight.
Oh my god.
Might be a little bit
do
later
not
this
watch
evening.
this show.
I watch Sports Center.
It's 10 till 9 right now.
It's not what girls watch. Girls don't watch.
We still have, what,
SportsCenter.
6 players? 7 players?
I watch the NFL channel.
7 players. A
No.
whole lot of nothing. Ed with a good hand again.
Yeah, that counts.
I
Yeah.
just want to watch
That's-
the game.
yeah.
I don't want to watch the
I can't handle those ones though. They're just too ghetto for me.
I believe that Ed raised to 1,800. And Linda called.
You're just funny. Wow. Wow.
I thought he was going in for sure.
I
Thought for sure too.
Good deal. Thanks.
We still at the 4-8 level?
Yes.
I forgot.
How many were all here?
All 4 of you.
4 players. Ace 8, 6. No player with an ace.
Oh, it's
Ryan hits mid pair there. Next best hand.
Okay.
I think it's open to steal.
All players check. Check on the turn.
Linda now with best pair. She's got to think if Jack's good. She's going to bet it.
3,000 by Linda.
Ed
She
with
says
a-
she says if you have an ace, you're calling. If you don't, you're folding.
True.
A little less than I might have called. I can't call that much.
Ed with her lets it go.
Nobody wants to call. Your pair's good. There you go.
I watch stupid shows. Not very many of them. I watch my kids' shows, The Grimm, and that kind of stuff with my kids. And
I'm just stuck on Bravo. If my channel, if my
stay
TV,
in that
if
channel.
my TV never left that channel, it would be
Right,
okay.
the Lifetime channel and Bravo should both be just.
Yeah, I'm not big on Lifetime, but
I'm stuck
Bravo
on
I'm stuck
Boomerang.
on.
Yeah, see, that's.
And well, that's the bad thing. I sit down, my kids are at school, and Nickelodeon's still on.
Right.
You know, an hour and a half later, I'm like, wow, I've really been sitting for that SpongeBob for an hour and a half.
It lives on like the Sci-Fi
Oh,
channel,
that's fun.
and it's kid stuff.
Yeah.
It's like Linda's to act first here.
I liked the crime shows for a long time ago, but it's just
6, 7 off.
too many years of
Over to
doing
Paul.
stuff.
Linda folds.
3, 7 of hearts.
Paul folds. Steve folds.
He folds.
I watched
Joe
the
Brunson.
Rivers.
King 9 actually one of his favorite hands. He is short stacked. I can see him doing
He's
that.
got to do it with his
Joe
favorite
all
hand.
in for 15.
All in 1,500.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Ryan Ace 9.
Ryan calls.
Dominating him.
Heather,
I
I have to.
Heather calls.
Geez, no matter what I have, I should call anyways.
Please.
He's like, yes.
Ed has 800, so it's another 700 for him to call. Has the chips to do so
Got
and
it
does.
hot.
Well, if Joe wins this hand, he's going to have a lot of chips.
Yep.
4 players at the flop, 1 all in.
He
Joe
checks.
Brunson is at risk. Jack Queen Ace. Ryan's ace is good.
Ooh, King
Wow.
changes things a little bit. Joe still at 3% with Heather having a full house.
Oh, no split pot. No chappy on the straight.
Check. I got an ace.
2
Heather
pair.
shows 2 pair. And that is Joe Brunson's exit from Chase Bracelet Game
Anybody
9.
have the 10?
Ace.
I wish I had the 10.
What you got?
Did you even look?
Oh, look, this is my favorite hand. So.
Yep.
King 9.
Favorite hand sometimes lets you down.
2 pair, nice pot.
What a freaking board.
Yeah, for an all-in,
Good luck,
that's a
all.
hell of a board.
I'm sorry.
Oh, how I
It was
wanted
my
to bet,
fault.
but couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping I wanted to bet on the flop too.
Yeah.
I didn't want to come
Look,
in.
if there's 4 people in, I bet. You know what? When there's
You
when
have an
there's
opportunity, yeah. If
when
you,
there's
you
4
still
of you,
know,
I would.
you still know you're taking him out, which is the goal.
Right.
But you still have an
Yeah.
opportunity to make chips.
If what you don't do is bet unless you think you've got. If you think you've got him.
Here's the only thing I was thinking of, especially after the turn, which is good. I did it.
Right.
Who had the king?
Heather did.
Exactly.
It's just like at least half the cake. My husband told me
I was
that
just
they were-
calling because it was only 700 more for me.
Right.
I mean, I'm all for checking down when you need to, really, and I don't think it's collaboration. It's
No,
just
I
part of
don't
the
either.
game.
But when you have the
However,
best hand and
When
you
there's
know that
4
you're
of
going to
you in
win,
the pot, and that pot is substantial, you're playing not him anymore. You're playing the
It was
three.
also very coordinated and it was dangerous.
Yes, it was a very dangerous pot.
Yeah, I mean, and there
Blinds will be up next hand to 501,000. Is that correct?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a hugely dangerous forward.
Yeah, I'm not saying you didn't play it right. I'm just saying in another situation, I don't care if there's an all in. If I have an opportunity to get more chips from
Yes.
the other people, I'm betting too.
13.
Steve's all in with 13.
Good luck, Steve.
10 queen offsuit for Steve all in.
I'm not priced in.
Heather with pocket 9s. Can't see Ed calling here. Linda should let it
All
go.
line.
Linda
Oh, call
calls.
blind.
I'm saving my change this time.
Yeah.
She's in the big blind. Another 500. 3 players. Steve has a chance to triple up here.
I wonder the 10s this time.
Yeah.
10 king 10. Steve nails it.
Steve hits a pretty good hand, I'd say.
Another 10? Nope.
Queen gives it to Linda. No, gives a boat to
9s.
Steve. Sticks around.
There you go. Nice hand.
That was a nice one.
Very pretty.
Nice.
Well timed all in.
Oh, wait.
Damn, nice flop.
And Steve is definitely back in it.
All right, we're at 5 in 1,000, folks.
5.
Nice flop. That flop comes your way.
Yeah, when you.
Hmm?
Ed,
Yeah, I could. You can fold for 500. It is.
I fold for one of those.
Yeah, but that's
900.
yeah.
This is
It's
an
Too much for me. Not with those cards. And I definitely would not have backed them up.
well, it wasn't for the pot alone. Forget taking somebody else over 500.
I did peek. I had to think twice about it. Okay. You're first, Steve.
Paul with the best of it.
Steve's all in.
Steve is all in.
Ryan folds.
Pocket
Heather
3s.
folds.
I'm going to guess pocket 3s versus Paul's ace queen.
I mean,
He might get a
Ed's
call here from Moskowitz.
Linda's folding.
folding. Linda two.
Paul's all in for
Paul is all in for 2,700.
Paul's all in for less, so Paul is at risk this hand. And Steve is ahead with the pair.
Steve gets change.
Percentages on the screen: 57% Paul Moskowitz,
There you go.
Steve Day, pocket threes.
It's a race.
You know what happened to me with ace queen?
Wait for it.
Queen in the window.
Oh,
Wow.
we have seen this all night long.
Wow. It's the same thing as before.
The turn is making the lower pair set. We've seen it all night long.
You don't want it all at the beginning.
Yeah, this goes down.
2 outers are good at Chase the Bracelet this week.
Wow. So you folded three. Wow.
So button is on Linda.
A big bet. I thought. Screw it.
Small blind is Steve Day, and big blind will be. Well, actually, with Paul falling out of that, I'm going to guess is big blind only.
Wasn't worth calling any.
Yeah, Steve should be big blind only.
Big only.
There goes Linda, acting like she heard me.
Big only.
Big only.
Yeah, we were there way before you guys.
Another 10 jack.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet there probably would have taken down the pot. Ryan calls the 1,000.
Linda folds, or Linda calls, sorry.
Linda calls 1,000.
Or fold.
And Steve Day calls 1,000 also with his big blind, so he just checks his options. 2-2-4. All players check. Queen of diamonds on the turn. Scare card for everybody. See if Linda can do it. Nope. And the river, 7 of diamonds, gives the check mark to Linda with ace high.
Got it.
Good.
This is good, huh?
I don't know what you guys are so excited about that damn jack.
I don't know what all the hoopla's about. It doesn't work.
Somebody go ahead and
Dead buttons on this one. Dead button.
Sounded like a cat annoying the dog kind of yelp. So small blind Steve Day and big blind Ryan Helms. Heather Kimmel to act first in the striped shirt.
The cat's name is Adele. That's so cute. That's so cute. I have a friend, I know someone named Adele. There's a wife of a friend of mine, and I never don't hear the name very much.
No, they were named for me. Adopted them.
Oh.
We like their names. They were super small.
Yeah. I'm going to guess Adele's going to be a very popular name in about 18 years.
I know.
Everybody that you know is going to be called that.
Good night.
Well, be careful going home.
Yeah. Is he on the bike?
Yeah.
I fall.
Careful.
Drive safe.
Heather calls and folds. Linda calls. Steve folds.
3 players to the flop.
That button, Steve, or sorry, Ryan.
Ryan checks. Heather
2,000.
leads out with 2,000, catching her ace. Ryan Helms with a gut shot, 5 for straight.
Or Ed's cards, or Linda's cards folded.
Yes.
20%.
Then I have to put mine here.
Let's it go. Button moves. Big blind is Heather. First to act will be Ed Wergler.
Ed's first.
Three five off. Let's it go.
Linda
Linda with
Linda's
3-9.
folding.
Folds. Steve Day, ace 8. Dead man's hand.
Steve raises to 3,000.
Raises with the dead man's hand.
I like it.
Yep. When Ryan's short stacked, I could see him pushing all in here. Which, if there's ever going to be a good opportunity, this is it. Lets it go.
Ryan folds.
Heather lets it go.
Heather folds.
Steve takes it down with the raise.
It's not that great.
Why do you listen to that?
It was an all-in hand until Steve came along.
Yeah.
It was just-
Because it messes up the whole plan.
I would go along and I figured you would fold it, so if I made that part right, maybe you would call.
Yeah, that was so suspicious, Steve. Ryan? Yeah.
Heather gets jacks.
Linda folds. Steve calls. Ryan folds. Heather raises to 3,500.
Heather with her jacks raises.
Ed folds.
Steve normally doesn't play hands like this.
Steve folds.
No, I wouldn't have expected him to call at all.
Listen. Buttons on Heather? Yes.
Oh, you probably need some cards.
Oh, yeah. Oh, are they that good?
Yeah, I was gonna save them for next time.
We're worth $3,500. I'm pretty excited about my friends making both of them.
I believe we're just a few minutes away from our next break.
How much did you buy it?
I think it was
Did you say
1,500.
200? I think I've asked you 3 times.
Ryan Helms to act first,
honestly,
there
I
in
think
the
it's
center of your
because they
screen.
weren't expecting it. I think they thought it was going to be like 12, and it turned out to be 15 or something. So
7-9.
some.
Trying to decide if they were gonna pay 12 or 15, like the difference
Well,
being 300.
actually, it's
No,
Steve
it
Day.
was because it's a prize in our league, and so
Steve
they
Day,
had
pocket
brought
tens all in.
money
500?
out of the prize pool. So
Steve's all
it was a problem.
65.
Ed's going to fold. Linda, I can't see calling either.
No, I don't see any callers at all.
Ed folds.
PJ, can you leave that camera angle for a second?
My 7 was going to fight with me. So yeah, it was a problem because it was.
Oh,
It was-
and then they had to dig into the
Then they had to
pockets.
dig into other stuff in order to
Thank
make
you.
it work. So it really was a problem because it went up this year over last year. So.
And they didn't figure that out.
No, because Heartland didn't, for whatever reason, for the Indiana tournament, they didn't have the specifics up for a long time. I don't know. I didn't win, so I don't know.
I think it's like 6 hours from here. I think Steve was telling me it's about a 6-hour drive.
He's safe.
I heard you.
But it's neat when the people that you play with in a league
Ryan lets
go
the
to a big
7-10
tournament and they
go.
vote money. And 2 people
Heather
keep
folds
saying.
2-5 clubs.
So, because it makes you feel like your
And
league
for
is giving
queen.
you
Yeah.
good play.
And you didn't
I
lose
call.
that for complete
Huh?
Thought for sure Steve was going to get a walk there, but
That's
looks
right.
like he's not.
You're gonna lose, at least lose.
That's
People who are
exactly
who are
right.
capable.
See what the river does for him. Both players check. Linda still in the lead. Both players check. Linda with the check mark.
Check.
I have 7.
Good.
No hearts. So if we had all the diamonds, that would have been a mess if the diamonds had come. Would have been
No,
messy.
not so messy.
Not so messy for me.
Yeah.
board like that, you're like,
I've been washing them. I always try and give them just a little wash because when I pick them up, I don't want everybody to see what your cards were that you mopped.
yes.
What that
Good night, happy
what
birthday.
that last hand was, so I always try and give them a little
2
wash.
weeks, you can wish me one.
There you go.
PJ, how much time's left in the blind?
What day's your birthday, Steve?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh, it's your birthday next time?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Okay.
What's our last day? Anybody know?
The 10th.
PJ, I gotta find a sub for a day.
How about Tim Pesco?
It's like
Who is that? What
The guy that set for me last night.
Oh,
fish on Ed, fold to 7-8.
that's funny.
Go to Linda. King 9, the same hand that
It's
took Joe Brunson out.
So,
2,000.
Raised to 2,000. Steve Day lets that
there you
go.
go.
Ryan called.
Ryan
Ryan
calls.
Wow.
He
Queen
is-
3 offsuit. He
He,
calls.
well, he basically was all in basically because he was a big blind.
Okay. He's still got chips in his hand, doesn't he?
Shouldn't.
Oh, and he hits 2 pair. And gets a check mark.
See?
All the kids. 25.
Show the 4.
Show the ball.
So queen and the
He
3.
was there. He was
See,
there.
I told you, Ryan calls and he takes
Kind
it.
of got discounted there at the end with catching pocket fours.
Yes. Nine's
When
got
they said, when you watch a poker on television, they go, 1 time. And then they hit it, and the guy says, okay. never
That
mind
wasn't
this
the
again."
time. That wasn't the time. Yeah.
Brandon's so good.
Honey, you don't have to pull that out a little. It's the only one that seems so little green.
Yeah, I'm going to work on that after we're done.
Oh, okay. Because you can pull it out and I can just tip it down.
Yeah. Oh, I'll try that. How's that?
Okay, just hang on.
Not a big thing.
Summer
Earthquake.
is
Tough at the campground because we drink cold water.
It mirrors me.
Are they still doing the whole life jacket thing?
For some reason, I think that camera's blurry
But
and
Lake's
is
not
going
open.
to be blurry. I've got to check it.
I mean, it's not open yet. It's on the horn.
Life jacket thing?
Yeah, they make everybody wear this little life jacket now. Grown-ups, kids, everybody. The insurance company wants everybody to wear the life jacket. I fold. Ed called, I fold.
I checked.
Steve
Ed with
folds.
his 8-9 of hearts
Thank
called.
you. Ryan calls,
That's right.
Heather checks.
Harching.
3 players. See this flop. Not very strong hands.
Mm-mm.
Here we go.
Nobody hit the 5.
Nobody hits it. Ed's still best with 9 high.
That's 2,000.
And does bet.
Heather
Once a
folds.
C-Rev wins that, knows he can get away with it.
Everybody folds. Ed takes it down.
His draft time was good.
Now I have the Smurf song in my head from that one time.
How much is it to put the trigger on
The average site's a couple $1,000 a year. I mean, it varies in there a little bit, but really, I mean, Lakeside's probably $3,500. I know you can get some cheaper, smaller sites, but really you're going about $2,500 a year.
We've done the tent thing a couple times down there. It was fun just for the weekend. You know.
So the button is on
Every year, I think.
Ryan
but I-
Helms.
And then we
Which means
started
Linda
to
to
have
act
this whole
first.
separate group of friends.
Yep.
We eat there every night 'cause we live in Canal Fulton. So
Yeah.
it's our home away.
Mhm.
And it's, I really like it. My kids like it.
Into 10-7 of hearts.
Yeah, I mean, that-
Yeah.
Steve folds. Ryan folds.
When I was there, I mean, they had.
Heather
they
raises
said
to
that night for
2,500.
kids and love for
And
dinner.
everything.
I just take advantage and just crack
We,
my
This morning,
Ed folds.
got up and
Heather bets and takes it.
Good
Took one
move.
of my kids back into town. Came back and all my neighbors had made gravy and chicken fried steak and eggs and bacon and sausage. And it was this giant breakfast. We're like, come on, bring your kids, let's eat. You know, these things are just, they're just lovely. Last night we sat up on the fire and everybody talked, and They drank. They played horseshoes all night long, and it's a nice, safe group of people that you can hang out with.
Is it campsite? Is it campsite?
It's a
Place park.
place park.
What?
Almost.
That was a pickoff play.
That was
Yeah,
close.
I think so.
It's a campground south of here.
You had to go
Okay,
and
I think I'm getting
nice
seasick
call
again.
outs
It's a
too,
tale.
right?
We leave our trailer park there.
All right, last hand before the break.
And
I
then,
meant to do that.
these are all our neighbors.
Ryan's all in.
Ryan Helms all in with King 7 offsuit.
I forgot to switch it to the
6,000.
Over to Ed, 6-9 offsuit.
Really? Damn, there's 500.
And
you
Linda
believe that was
Johnson,
a no?
ace deuce.
Fold.
And a no.
Oh, geez.
She folds the
Yeah.
ace up, lets it
Yeah,
go.
two kings again. Really? Oh.
All right, we're going to take a 10-minute break, and we will be back in 10 minutes.
Pretty much for the conclusion of this, I would imagine
All
these
right,
blinds
count
are
'em up.
creeping up there.
Yeah, very true.
All right, we'll see you in 10.
Thanks for watching.